This is a Snickers bar and this is a power bank. Both gives you energy, but this Snickers bar has tons of sugar and fat. And this CookTech 10 gives energy to your electronic devices with 10,000 milliamps of battery, 150 watts of total output, a built-in TFT screen and more. But Adam, how different can a power bank be? Well, let's check it out. Oh, sorry. Let's start with what comes inside of the box. So in the box, other than the power bank, there's a user manual and a 0.5 meter USB-C to USB-C cable. But this USB cable is different because not all cables are created equal, as this is a 6 amp cable that is specifically optimized for fast charging capabilities of Power Delivery 3.1. Hence, to get the best charge of your device, make sure to use this exact cable. Next, let's talk about the design and build quality. Now, as seen earlier when I compared this to a Snickers bar, very delicious but threatening. Yes, it is very similar in size. So CookTech did indeed prioritize on the overall portability. From a design perspective, it looks very premium. So much so that the design had a two-tone color. At the top, it has a titanium grey design, where the overall finish was extremely lovely to the touch, reminding me of how a finish that you would see in a MacBook Pro, which by the way, this can charge your MacBook Pro as well, and more on that later. Then at the back, there is a double laser engraved texture, which is not only for aesthetics but to also keep the power bank steady, especially when it's laid down on a flat surface. Then the entire power bank is made of a flame retardant material to prevent any issues such as the power bank becoming a Samsung Galaxy Note 7. Remember that? At the back, you'll see a label that proves that the power bank is also airline safe, since it has 9 layers of safety protection with 3 temperature monitors to monitor the battery core temperature at all times. Then the USB-C and the USB-A are on top, where the USB-C port is both for charging the power bank and other devices, and of course the USB-A port is specifically for output charging. Now it weighs about 288 grams and it is very solid and is also compact enough to fit in your sling bag or even in your pocket. So yes, this alone, especially with this particular modern and robust design, further shows that CookTech means business when it comes to the overall design and build quality of this CookTech 10. So much so that the brand has snagged the award for 2024 Red Dot winner. But what makes this power bank even more functional is this, the built-in screen, so let's talk about that next. So the TFT screen is right in front of the power bank and you can activate it by pressing the button over there. Now the screen shows the current percentage of the power bank and the model variant on the right. Then below that there's a USB-C column which gives you the status of its charging, and it will also indicate if it's charging out, and if you're charging the power bank, it will also show the level of the voltage that is being sent out for the power bank, and also how long it will take for this power bank or even other devices to be fully charged. And everything is the same for the USB-A port as well. Now if you keep pressing the button below the screen, it will change the display to only ports of the amps and the voltage, and you have the option to keep the screen to always on if you want to. So yes, I don't think that I need to tell you how convenient this is, because you don't need to second guess how long they will take to charge the devices or even the power bank itself, where this truly separates this power bank compared to most power banks available out right now. Now let's talk power, because this CookTech 10 offers 120 watts of Mi Turbo charge for Xiaomi devices and 100 watts through USB power delivery, and the USB-A port supports Quick Charge 3.0, so this power bank supports a broad range of fast charging protocols, making this a universal charging solution from everything from smartphones to even laptops as well. Now based on my personal charging test, the CookTech 10 charged the Xiaomi 13 Pro from 75% to 100% in just 10 minutes, which was really amazing compared to charging other smartphones, since it does charges at the maximum power of 120 watts. And here are some charging stats for other Xiaomi and Redmi devices, so feel free to pause this video to check it out. And for other devices, you can also check out these 2 images over here. And speaking of laptops, it can fully power up the 16-inch Max-Dot M3 chip MacBook Pro with an average charging of 95 watts. Then the M2 12.9-inch iPad Pro can charge up to 15% in just 10 minutes with an average close to 36 watts plus minus, showcasing the power bank's versatility. And I even tested the charging speed on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, where it went up 30% in just 10 minutes. Then the iPhone 15 Pro Max went up about 20% also in 10 minutes. And of course, keep in mind that these charging speeds on the iPhone 15 Pro are way different compared to others due to its maximum charge of only 20 watts, since it's still on Power Delivery version 2.0. So even though it shows that it's outputting at 26.8 watts plus minus, please keep in mind that that is in the mercy of the iPhone's charging speed. And since it's compatible with wide range of charging protocols, it can adapt to various charging speeds depending on the brands and devices that are being charged. So let's say if you're charging smaller devices like your earbuds, it will enter to the low current mode for that. But the real game changer is the rapid charging capabilities for the power bank itself, as it takes just 45 minutes to fully recharge the CookTech 10, making it ready to go whenever you are. Now, speaking of game changer, you know what would be the ultimate game changer? For you to like this video and give it a subscription. Thank you very much in advance. And if you want a recap of everything mentioned in this video, there'll be a written version of this whole video review at our website at www.adamlobo.tv. Links will be down below. Then finally, it also has a vehicle-grade power cells, which means that not only the performance of the charging is great as mentioned, but the lifespan of this battery too, as it can be set up to 1000 cycles with battery capabilities for no less than 70% according to CookTech. And of course, I'll revert back in the pinned comment once I use this long term. Now, speaking of CookTech as a brand, just so you know that other than this CookTech 10, there's also other power banks from them as well, like the CookTech 15, which I also decided to get just for the sake of getting more power, since it has up to 20,000 milliamps of battery and 2 USB-C ports. But this built-in screen is not as comprehensive as the CookTech 10, where it only shows the remaining of the percentage of the battery. And then there's also the CookTech 30, which has a whopping 40,000 milliamps of battery, which I have to say that I really love the overall design of that, with a handle, and also I might consider getting that in the future. So to wrap up, the CookTech 10 power bank is a robust, high-performance charger that offers fantastic value for its price. It is an essential gadget for anyone who needs a reliable power on the go. And what's lovely is that it comes with an 18-month warranty with a 7 days hassle-free return, 15-day free replacement, and an 18-month replacement too, based on the terms and conditions set. So if you're looking for a power bank that combines style, performance, and a competitive price point at 240 ringgit, the CookTech 10 should definitely be in your list, and I'll leave all the info, especially for the updated pricing, for you to get it down below.